everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you what my top most favorite, most useful packing tips for vacations, holidays, traveling with kids are. Rolling it off the back, there are 12 of them. I'm just going to run through them somewhat quickly. And over the years of traveling, our oldest is 10. So over the past 10 years, this is what we have compiled into the more we've traveled, the more useful, and the more things that we have realized are crucial in making a difference in packing. So number one is packing cubes. Packing cubes are a lifesaver. We have a different color for every member of our family. So it's one easy because the kids are, they know what color they have when they travel. So they know someone's pink, someone's green, someone's blue, someone has the airplane, someone's gray, someone's black, so forth. So they have their own color in their suitcase. Really easy. They know which ones. Usually we split it up between pants, shirts, and then one has all of the undergarments and socks and stuff. So packing cubes is a must-have if you have probably a lot more children. I did not grow up having a packing cube, but I absolutely love it. And another important part of packing cubes, the controversial roll versus fold style or method. We're the rollers. We roll. It takes up less room, and I take the pants and the shirt for that day, and I roll them up, and so they have that outfit for that day. So we roll them in our packing cubes, and I do an outfit for each roll. That is what we do. Number two, must have backpack or travel bags for the kids. That's probably their most fun part, is everybody has their own colored book bag, and before the trip, we empty it all out, we clean it out, and we restock mints, hand sanitizer, gum for the motion sickness or ear popping on planes, Legos. Go to the dollar store and get a bunch of toys and gadgets before you go. Legos at the dollar store, they come in a bag for $1 because if you're on the airplane, they're going to fall, you're going to lose them, you're never going to come back with the amount of Legos you left with. But instead of buying the pricey Legos, we do the dollar store Legos only for traveling, and it's a good decision. Do it. So we have those. You can also, we do the little mini dry erase boards. They have, they're like the wiki sticks, and you can like twist them together and make things on the airplane or in the car. So wiki sticks, the dry erase boards. Obviously I have iPads, coloring, stickers, notebooks, pens, crayons, dollar store Legos. There's a bunch of gadgets at the dollar store. And this is great because if things get lost, they get broken, or they just don't come back, it's from the dollar store. It's not a significant loss from mom's perspective and dad's. So travel backpacks and book bags are a must for whether you are in the car, on the airplane, whatever it looks like. That is a game changer. And it also allows for accountability. The kids are in charge of their book bag, what's in it, keeping it organized so that they don't lose stuff, and it allows them to be responsible and have like a little bit of like their stuff. Sometimes they put a lovey in there or a blanket, you name it, we've done it. Number three, I'm sure as every parent knows, snacks. Do not leave the house without snacks. Stop at the gas station if you need to and get snacks. Stop at the grocery store when you get there and get snacks. If you're going to a lot of restaurants and your kids won't sit still, snacks. Like especially prepackaged ones with like little things that don't make a lot of mess. So gummies, all different types of things. If you do not want to be miserable as a parent traveling with kids, bring snacks. Just bring snacks. Number four. If there is a washing machine, if you're like doing an Airbnb or the Vrbo, VRBO, whatever, you can bring less outfits and you can just wash. So if you're going for 7 days, maybe bring 3 pairs of clothes and then you can wash them. And so that means you're packing less, you're keeping up with less, and you have a washer. If not, then maybe you can reuse some, and you might just have to bring more if there is no washing machine available. But if there is one, it's worth checking that out beforehand and planning so that you can pack less. Number 5, never forget your travel medicine bag. If you don't have one and you have kids, you're missing out. You need to get a travel medicine bag. I've done a video on that. Check it out. Not only, here, I actually have it. This is one of them. We also have a small size carry-on suitcase that we pack Ziplocs, trash bags, scissors, rubber bands, first aid kit, you name it, it's in there. But we have so much in there. We do not travel without our travel medicine bag. We have forgotten it. And every time we have forgotten it, we have needed it and spent more at the drugstore or something else with buying stuff that we already had purchased. We just left it at home. A lot of times when we bring our travel medicine bag, we don't need it. So just bring it. Just bring it. Last trip, we were on the side of the road with our kids throwing up and everything else. We didn't have our travel medicine bag. Why? We're 4 kids in. We should have learned this lesson, but mom forgot, dad forgot, and we were on the side of the road. We couldn't go about 5 minutes before having to pull back over, and we had nothing in the car. So do not go without a travel medicine bag. We do the, this is actually, I didn't have this on here, but this is the number 1 packing advice I would give you. The travel throw up vomit bags that you see in the hospitals and stuff. Don't go anywhere without them. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You don't even want to know why. Just don't do it. We keep them in our laundry room. We keep them in our car. We keep them in our travel bags. We keep one when we are traveling that at all times, mom and dad can quickly grab one. All times it is within hand's reach, because when we are traveling, someone's going to throw up. I don't know why. Just someone's going to throw up. And it's miserable to not have clothes, and it smells. They don't leak. Every other bag we've ever used has always leaked. So keep those travel vomit bags with your medicine bags and keep them with you. Number 5. Oh, nope. Number 6. You don't need to pack a ton of pair of shoes. We do 2 pairs of shoes. Unless it's like a unique vacation where there's like water and they need water shoes, that's an exception where we'll obviously have to bring 3 pairs of shoes. But ours is 2 pairs of shoes. Our everyday walking shoes, or whatever shoes we're bringing to walk around the town or the city or hiking, whatever. And the other is probably a nicer pair to going out to eat. Those are our 2 pairs of shoes. We don't bring anything more than 2. One time we only did 1 pair of shoes, and our first day in Italy, our children lost their shoes, threw them out of the stroller in the city, and that was then the search was to stop sightseeing and just find shoes. So 2 pairs of shoes is our go-to number. The ones that they're wearing, and then there's only 1 pair that they have to bring in their bag. Number 7 is dryer sheets. We put dryer sheets in our suitcases and our bags in case of bed bugs. We've never gotten bed bugs, but last year when we were traveling to France, there was a gigantic outbreak of bed bugs in Paris, and we were terrified. And we had done research and says dryer sheets will prevent bed bugs. So we actually just keep dryer sheets in our suitcases because, one, you never know. Nice places have them. You never know. So we just keep them in our suitcase in the outside zippers, and it also helps keep your luggage smelling nice. So it's 2 for 2. I'm cool with it. We refresh them every trip, and we just put 1 in each suitcase, and it's been great. I can't say whether or not they actually are effective against bed bugs because we've never gotten bed bugs, but wouldn't hurt, right? Number 8, check the weather before you go. I think most parents probably do this, but if it's not going to rain, don't bring a rain jacket. If it's not going to be hot, maybe don't bring a sweatshirt unless it's just something that you use for comfort. But just check the weather and plan ahead. It's going to make everybody happier, because if you don't bring that one item and you're stuck there trying to buy that item, odds are it's in a touristy area and you're going to be paying 2 to 3 times the cost for something you probably already had at home. So it's a good idea to just check the weather before you leave. Check it a few times because weather changes constantly. Number 9, portable batteries are a game changer. Bring portable batteries. They are your friends. Charge them up, and that way kids in the car or whatever it might be, you can plug your stuff in while you are on the go, on the move. Mom and dad usually don't use these because, there's outlets everywhere, especially in airports. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so readily accessible. It's sickening. But for our kids, we do we have a purple and blue charging battery port, and it comes with them, and it's a game changer. It's good to have. Okay. Number 10, pack a first aid kit. Bring it with you. We have one in our car, and we have a smaller one that we bring with us. And in the book bag that my husband uses is sort of like the diaper bag, kid bag in the move. And on my purse, I always keep Band-Aids. Number 1, blisters. When you're walking a lot and you're not used to it, blisters are bound to happen, even for me. We always keep Band-Aids in the purses and bags, and we keep a little mini first aid kit just with us, so when we're in the car or wherever it is, it's just easily accessible. We don't have to make another detour, another stop, and do that. Number 11, if your kids are prone to motion sickness, Dramamine for kids is your best friend. Don't forget it. Don't wait till they're already sick to give it to them. I might have done that a few times. Give them Dramamine 30 minutes before you get on the airplane. Well, actually, you can really wait, because once you get on the airplane, you're just going to sit there and fiddle around for 30, 45 minutes before you get up in the air. So pop that puppy in for your kids before they're sick to prevent it not being fun. Also, Zofran. We keep a thing of Zofran in case someone gets the flu or whatever it might be. We keep Zofran because when everything's hitting the fan or you have multiple kids going down, Zofran's going to get you through the day, and it's going to prevent them from being super miserable. Therefore, the parents will not be miserable because nobody wants to be down and out. But if your kids have motion sickness in the car, ours have it horribly in the car. Dramamine is your friend. Bring it with you. It is now your fourth child. Number 12, let them help to pack. They will feel a part of it. They will feel included. They will feel like they have a little bit of power over their book bags and what they're bringing. And also is accountability and responsibility. Like, okay, if you choose not to pack this, the natural consequence will be when you get there, you're not going to have it. And maybe your brother and sister will. So it does let them kind of like help with the critical thinking. Should I bring this? Should I not? This is why, pros and cons. Weigh it out, and also just makes it fun. They get to pick their lovey. They get to pick their favorite toy. They get to make sure that all of their Legos, and a lot of times what happens when we go through it when we go through their travel book bags and let them help plan and pack with us, when we're going through it and we're dumping out stuff from last year or the last trip, whatever it is, they've forgotten about all the fun stuff they had from their last trip that now feels new to them all over again because it's kept in the backpack. So now they're twice as excited to go on the long 10-hour plane ride because they have toys that they forgot that they had that feels new to them all over again. And because now they just, they feel like it's like their bag, their special thing. And they have a sense of joy and a sense of pride over like their book bags and the fun stuff that goes into it. So definitely recommend getting them involved in the planning and prep process to an extent. I know once you get lots of little hands in the mix, it gets chaotic and it gets a little bit of anxious, but we break it up into certain days so it's not too much. And their book bags are hands down one of their favorite packing processes that they like to be a part of. So these are my and my husband's really top 12 packing tips and tricks for traveling with kids. I hope that some of these were helpful, and I hope that you can use some of these. So thanks for watching. Bye.